Yo, so what's going on, guys? It's your boy LaazrGaming. Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, for the last few weeks I've been pumping out some sexy rare paint job tutorials for you guys, and going off the feedback, it seems like you guys really seem to enjoy these videos. And as I did explain, these paint jobs are all the crew colors of my current crews in GTA 5. I currently have 5 different crews in GTA. Now, where I've done so many different paint jobs over the last few weeks, because when these paint job videos reach a certain amount of likes, I usually post a new paint jobs video. I have noticed a shit ton of comments from you guys asking me, can I change the crew color back to a previous paint job because you wasn't able to come online when that was the crew color, or maybe you just joined the GTA 5 crew a bit too late and the crew color had already changed. So I thought I'd go ahead and mix things up in this video and try something new and let you guys decide what crew color you want it to be for the next 2 to 3 days. And it's kind of perfect with me doing these type of videos on YouTube because I'm going to use one of the new features. If you guys click up in the top right corner of this video, you should see a little I button. Just click on that and then you guys will be able to vote for one of the 3 colors included in this video, and whatever color has the most votes, that will be our crew color up until Saturday. And then I'll do another new paint job video so all of you guys, like I said, can decide what color you like the most, and it's just a great way to get you guys more involved with my videos. Now, if you guys are interested in joining my GTA 5 crew, like I said, you will be able to get all of the colors that I use in my paint job straight away. If you do want to join my GTA 5 crew, we do have 5 different crews. 3 of the crews are individual to consoles: LaazrGaming PS4 for the PS4, LaazrGaming X1 for Xbox One, LaazrGaming PC for the PC, and then my other 2 crews are just multi-platform for every platform. So I will leave a link to all 5 of my crews down low in the description. Now, if the crews are full, like I've explained in previous videos, every time I do a new paint jobs video, I will be kicking about 50 or so players from each crew who aren't making their crew their active crew. And secondly, I'm going to be able to free up a load of space in the crews by kicking people who are joining crews who are on different platforms. So as you guys can see right here, I'm going to give you guys a screenshot, and this is the only time I'm going to do this to make it very clear for you guys. As you guys can see, I can check what platform you have your social club linked to. This right here is the PS4 crew. Yeah, I've got all of these Xbox gamer tags in the PS4 crew. So if you guys can spot your gamer tag here in this image, but you don't play on Xbox and you've moved on to PS4, you need to go onto your social club and you need to remove your Xbox gamer tag because it's still going to show you as an Xbox player. So that's the last time I'm going to mention that in one of my videos. If you guys are an Xbox player, do not join the PS4 crew because you will be getting kicked first as a priority. Because like I said, I'm always getting asked by new subscribers and a bunch of people if I can make space in my crew, and it's really unfair that you guys are taking up someone else's space. Nonetheless, if you guys don't want to join my crew, you've already got your GTA 5 crew, yet you do like my paint jobs, don't worry, I will also be running down how you guys can get these paint jobs in this video, just so no one's left unhappy. Nonetheless, the first paint job in this video is by far one of the most popular ones in the last few weeks that I've had over 100 comments from you guys in the crew asking me, can I put it back onto the crew so you guys can use it for another car, and this is the Purple Grape. Thing about this paint job for me, honestly, I've done quite a few purple paint jobs. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, that's because there's so many different tones and they complement so many other colors with this secondary. However, this one right here is just perfect, especially if you guys own the LG Retro, the one that you can see on screen. It works perfect with liveries, but most importantly, it looks great at all times of day. As you guys can see on screen right now, this is the most plain time of day to be showing off a paint job, yet this paint job is still reaping a 3-4 colors at once. And the greatest thing about this paint job is it does let off that effect, as you can see, of like a metallic matte effect, so it looks very silky smooth, just taking it into that upper echelon of paint jobs. All you have to do is park your car with this paint job next to any of your friends' cars that have used any purples from LS or Benny's, and your car will literally stand out so much more. It will literally just look like you've modded it in from Need for Speed into the game. And as you guys can see, in the sun, by the way, this isn't even peak sun time, as you guys can see, it's also raining in my game, and my car is letting off this insane metallic matte bluey purple effect. Go ahead and grab the car that you want to apply this paint job to and take it over to Benny's or LS Customs. And as you guys can see, look how fucking ugly my LG Retro looked before I done this paint job. Ugh! I actually feel physically sick when I was looking at this piece of shit in my garage. The best part is, when I showcase this car for the first time on my channel, I purposely try and make them look as bad as I can, so when I go ahead and actually spend money customizing and putting paint jobs on them, they look extra special. So I do love seeing the comments from you guys saying I have no idea how to customize cars. To be honest with you, looking at my LED now, I see what a lot of you guys was saying. Like, what the fuck is going on with this sticker bomb blue combination? You would literally have to be on every drug under the moon to come out with this fucking ugly mix. Nonetheless, the very first thing you guys want to do is go down to respray. You want to go down to primary, you want to go down to metals, and you want to put silver on the car. This first part is very important to get that metallic matte effect that you saw on my car in the sunshine. So go ahead and put the base metal color as silver. Now once you guys have done that, if you're doing this on an LED or a car with a secondary color, then change the secondary metallic color to marina blue. Now once you guys have applied that, you can go ahead and apply the crew color now over this, and you will get this insane looking effect. As you guys can see, it looks very nice at the moment. However, we're not quite done from here. Once you've applied the crew color as the secondary, you want to back out, go to primary, and then go ahead and also apply the primary as the crew color, and bang, as you guys can see, this paint job looks extra sexual at the moment. We're not even done from here. Now once you guys have done that, you can go ahead and apply a pearlescent on top of this, and as you guys can see, because this paint job is so goddamn nice, it complements so many secondary colors to the point where the paint job looks completely different with certain pearlescents over them. However, there is one pearlescent that stands out of the crowd so much more than any others, and you guys will see as soon as I land on it that the car just pulsates in a different way. And because I've done so many paint jobs in the past, looking at certain pearlescents inside Benny's or LS Customs, they never fully complement the car depending on different time of days. So I did try out quite a few different pearlescents on this paint job, wasting my hard-earned money that I do play legit for, and I discovered, as you guys can see on screen, bang, ultra blue just complements this paint job so goddamn much. So here's the RGB code for this paint job. If you just want to get this paint job, you don't want to join Laser Gang, you're too scared, you can't hang with the men, you want to go and chill with the boys, that's completely up to you. But as you guys can see, one of the best things about this paint job, and one factor that I know a lot of you guys really love about these paint jobs, is no matter whether it's nighttime, daytime, gloomy afternoon, the paint jobs always look really sick and stand out of the crowd. Nonetheless, moving straight into the second most requested crew color in this paint jobs video, and this is going to be the sour green. Even though the Purple Grape got a ton of support on it over the last few weeks, the sour green I believe got the quickest amount of support. This one here broke like 800 likes in the first day. You guys absolutely love this paint job, and I do remember when I changed the crew color, I had 50 comments a day saying, oh quickly, can you put the green back on? I want to do it on a motorbike as well. So I thought I'd have to give you guys the second chance to get this crew color again. It is definitely one of my favorites, not only because it looks extremely nice, but green is actually one of my favorite colors in real life. But as you guys can see, when it's sunny, there is no paint job or there is no green that comes close to this sour green. Guys are aware, different paint jobs do look better on different styles of car going off experience. However, this green paint job looks good on every single fucking car I've seen it on. I'm not gonna lie, there is no car that this paint job will look bad on. If anything, if you guys have got some rundown shitty old cars that you're about to sell, fuck it, go ahead and use this paint job on that car and I might just breathe some new life into it. That is how nice and how sexual, orgasmical this paint job is. Orgasmical, yes, that is a new word that I just made up on the spot. Go ahead and use it if you must. But if I was to suggest a car for you guys to use with this paint job, I would go for maybe a sports car or a Lamborghini style car in the game, or just try and use any car where the side is kind of dented in, or you can add skirts to the car, because as you guys will see later on in the video, this car actually looks better while you're driving it around rather than it's sitting still. As I'm sure you guys are probably aware that do a lot of paint jobs, a lot of paint jobs can look really nice if you're just parked up in a certain spot. However, once you start driving around the map, you lose the paint job effect. However, this is the complete opposite with this car. So go ahead and grab the car you want to apply this paint job to, take it over to LS Customs or Benny's. Now the first thing you guys want to do is go to primary colors, and you want to put the base color as metals brushed steel. Then go ahead, if your car has got a secondary, do the same for secondary. Go down to metals and just select the brushed steel. Now once you guys have applied brushed steel to both the primary and the secondary, you want to back out, go back to primary, and you want to apply the crew color over the brushed steel paint job, and bang, as you guys can see, it looks very nice at the moment. However, it's nothing compared to what we had earlier in the video. However, if you guys have already got your own crew, here's the RGB code for this crew color on screen right now. Now I am aware that some people still watch my videos that play on last gen PS3 and Xbox 360 that might still want to get this paint job. Now you guys can't actually apply a pearlescent over a crew color without doing a little secret trick. So if you guys play on current gen, I'm going to catch up with you guys just in a second. I just want to cover this quickly in this video so I don't have to speak about it again in a future paint jobs video. So once you guys have applied the CREW color, if you guys are on last gen, what you want to do is hover over any metallic paint job for about 5 to 10 seconds. Now once you guys have hovered over metallic, you want to back out, simply purchase anything for the car. In my case, as you guys can see, I'm purchasing a number plate. Now once you guys have purchased your number plate, you can go back to respray, and you'll notice now you have the option to add a pearlescent over the CREW color. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me quickly covering that, because I did see some comments in previous videos of guys that still play on last gen asking why they can't actually put a pearlescent over the CREW color. However, if you guys play on current gen, once you guys have applied the CREW color, simply just go straight down to pearlescent, and the pearlescent we want to use over this paint job. A bunch of these pearlescents do look very nice in this paint job, I'm not gonna lie. However, I have tried out tons of different pearlescents in all different lines and times of day, and there is only one pearlescent you guys can go for, and that is the race yellow. As you guys can see, paint jobs never look sexual inside Benny's or LS Customs, but already you can see this seeping through the green so goddamn much. By far one of the most heavily influenced pearlescents on the paint job I have ever seen in my life. And I do want to add, I actually have my settings on my TV and my capture card is very low saturation and contrast levels. So as you guys can probably tell, look at the floor in my garage. It's not very bright, it doesn't shine out. Like a lot of YouTubers knock up the saturation on all their videos so the entire screen is extremely bright. I actually do the opposite, so I could actually just knock up the saturation levels on my TV and make this paint job look better. But I did see a comment last week from somebody saying that I didn't even justify how nice my previous paint jobs were, because once he actually looked at the paint job on his own TV, it looked twice as nice as it did on my video. And that is the case with all of my paint jobs. You guys will probably notice this. Once you look at this actual paint job on your own TV with real saturation levels, it will stand out 10 times more than it currently does in my video. By the way, I am doing this paint job on that new Italia GTB, which only came out a few months ago. So there is a bunch of liveries that you can add over this paint job which look very nice. There is one specific one with a strip going through the middle which actually just intensifies the secondary of the pearlescent, and here's the one actually you can see on screen right now. So it's called Bitel. If you guys do want to put a livery over this paint job and maybe put your own little unique touch on it, but as you guys can see, as soon as I start to drive this car about, the pearlescent is forever flicking through the car, just making it look really ultra realistic. And the best thing is about this paint job is there is quite a few different greens that the game does offer you at LS Customs and Benny's. I would suggest getting all of your friends to bring out all of their green cars that they've got from LS Customs, park it right next to your car, and their cars will literally look like a piece of shit wrapped up in a dog bag left on the side of the street. There is no other green that looks like this car, and the fact that it looks even better when we're driving it around rather than parking it up actually gives you guys an initiative to take your cars out of your garage and take them for a spin. Nonetheless, moving straight into the third and final best paint job in recent weeks that you guys have requested, and that has got to be the Pulsating Turquoise. I know blue is a favorite color of a ton of you guys, and that's why I banged out this paint job initially. And when it disappeared, I did have a ton of comments just like the Purple Grape one saying, shit, I didn't manage to use it on enough cars just in time. So I thought I'd go ahead and give you guys a second chance to get this one. And this paint job really doesn't need any explaining. The color just speaks for itself. Extremely bright, extremely unique looking, and most definitely has to be used on the right style of car. You guys that have watched my previous paint job videos, you'll know that I love paint jobs that change colors at different times of day, and this paint job is probably one of the best for that effect. As you guys can see right now, it is literally only 9 AM in the game, as you guys saw when I pulled up my phone, and the car is extremely bright, and then at night time it turns into a completely different beast. By the way, is it just me or the NPCs in Los Santos all smoking crack cocaine nowadays? Look at this, what happened to me right here. I'm literally just standing on the side of the road. This dude runs me over, then runs away, literally disappears off the crime scene. However, as you guys can see, once I actually get around to looking at my car, oh my god, it looks like a completely different color. It lets off this sexual, greeny, minty, turquoise mix. I've never seen any color like this on any car that changes so goddamn much from day and night. Quickly, as you guys can see, look at the comparison. Turquoise, and it literally looks like a completely different color of green at nighttime. Definitely making this paint job one of my favorites. It is so goddamn hard to get good looking paint jobs at nighttime, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are already probably aware that do paint jobs. So So to do this paint job, by the way, if you guys do own an ETR1, that is the car that I'm using on this screen, I would suggest doing it on this car or like a sports car for this paint job, or even maybe a Sultan RS if you own one of those. Now the reason why I say to do on an ETR, because as you guys are probably also aware, there's a bunch of cars that come with a bunch of different liveries. There is actually a turquoise livery on the ETR already. So if you guys do also want to put a livery over this paint job, make it look extra special, you can go ahead and do so and it will blend straight in. As you guys can see here, I actually had this turquoise livery on my ETR, and that's what gave me the idea to come up with my own turquoise paint job. As when I was driving this car around, I don't know, it just didn't feel that extra special. The turquoise just looked like a plain LS Customs blue paint job at night time. And also there is another car that you guys might own that also has a turquoise livery, and that is the Ocelot Lynx. My friend did try this paint job on that car and it does look fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie. Nonetheless, the first thing you guys want to do is go ahead and grab the car that you want to apply this paint job to and take it over to Benny's or LS Customs. Now the very first thing you guys want to do is put the base primary color as brushed black steel. This is very important for this turquoise paint job to have that very nice gloss effect at nighttime and daytime. So once you guys have applied the brushed black steel to the primary color, then you can go ahead and apply the CREW color over that, and bang, as you guys can see, it looks very nice at the moment. Now like I did mention, if you guys are going to use the same car as me, the ETR1, then as you guys can see, my secondary color is currently covered by that livery. It does kind of blend in, but once we put the pearlescent over it, you guys will see the difference of the primary to the livery. Nonetheless, if you guys don't have a livery on your car, go ahead and do the exact same for the secondary. Brush black steel and then apply your CREW color over that. Now once you guys have done that, you want to go back to primary colors, and now you guys can apply a pearlescent over the color. A bunch of these pearlescents will look really nice on this paint job in Benny's or LS Customs. However, by far 100% the best pearlescent, and in my personal opinion, the only pearlescent you guys should go for is ice white. You guys won't be able to get the pulsating effect on this car unless you guys do apply the ice white. And there is actually something extra special about this paint job that I've yet to discuss, and that is a little pulsating effect you guys will get while driving under a bridge. Not staying still in any certain position, literally driving, and your car will literally start pulsating the paint job as if it's a siren. Nonetheless, here's the RGB code for this CREW color. Do want to get this paint job, like I said, without changing your RGB code, or maybe you're not the CREW leader, I will leave a link to all of my CREWs down low in the description. I have a different CREW for each platform, so Xbox One, PS4 and PC. Only join the CREW that you play on that platform, because I can check if people have joined the PS4 CREW yet they play on Xbox One. You guys will be getting kicked because you're just taking up someone's spot randomly. Nonetheless, as I did mention, it's completely up to you whether you want to use liveries with this paint job. As you guys can see, it does blend in very well for a load of the cars at Benny's. However, as you guys can see, I decided to take it off because I want to fully show off the paint job in the video and not have it covered by a load of branding and random text. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me listening to you guys and letting you guys decide what you want the CREW color to be. And like I said right at the start of the video, don't forget to click the little I button up in the top right and vote for your favorite color, as that will be the CREW color for the next 2 days. No matter how many likes this video gets, I will be definitely posting a new paint jobs video this weekend. However, I will say if this video does reach over 800 likes, then I will do another top 3 paint job video like this one, just for you guys that might want to get some of the old CREW colors back that you missed out on initially. Because like I said, I am doing a ton of different paint jobs, so there's always going to be a color that I know you guys might miss out on, whereas this series hopefully will allow you guys to get all of the colors you want straight away. So there we go, guys, 3 extremely rare and sexual paint jobs. Don't forget to vote for your favorite color in this video in the top right corner. Also, do feel free to leave a comment of any other previous paint jobs I've done that you'd like to see as a CREW color in the future. And as always, feel free to show support by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.